necessary because he only has 2 battalions of Rohirrim left, and he will need more in order to battle the Isengard army and to keep map control. Now Isengard is waiting to destroy some more wall segments, which is good in a way, because if he enters the base with his whole army, Rohan can just rebuild the wall segment and trap the army inside. Now that he's destroyed 2, that's not possible anymore. In my opinion, it would be best for him to try and go into Rohan's base now, because his army is much more powerful than Rohan's. Now Rohan is making a statue inside his base in order to give the defending units a leadership bonus. I think it's plus 100% damage, so they will do twice as much. Here Rohan has summoned elves again to kill these pikes here. Isengard used War Chant on them in order to make them able to kill the horses with Theoden's leadership, but they will die to the elf summon very easily. This way Rohan will have the whole right side of the map again, which will give him a nice economy boost. Now Isengard is just waiting here, trying to take down some more of Rohan's wall in order to make it easier to enter his base. Now Rohan should perhaps consider building another well inside his base, because this one is pretty vulnerable and will soon die to ballistas. Maybe here would be a good idea, because that way he would also be able to heal his units while they're fighting. Now Rohan is going to rush Isen's base, or not. No, he decides against it after seeing the pikes defending the base. He's going to send the elves in first and force the pikes to retreat. Now, they have heavy armor, so they're not taking as much damage, but as you can see, they still die fairly quickly to the elves. Now the pikes are forced to retreat, and Rohan can send his horses forward to try and kill some towers, which Isengard is very wisely destroying in order to not give Rohan the power points that he would otherwise get. But now he's also forced Rohan's horses to retreat, but in the process has all but lost his Uruk pikeman horde here. Now he's going to attack this tower with 1 horse and this rank 3 furnace with another, which I would not have destroyed that as quickly as Isengard, because rank 3 furnaces are very strong and will stay up a long time even against these high-ranked horses. Now Isengard is losing some more of his pikes to these elves, but also his towers are doing damage to them very nicely, and they will soon be dead. Now Rohan has forced Isengard to buy upgrades for these pikes with this base rush, and in that way has delayed his economy slightly. Now there he got a bit unlucky and ran his horse through that pike, losing half of it, but it's not so tragic. He had to retreat in any case. Now Isengard is about to enter Rohan's base. He's taking down the well, as I said, and the archery range, but Rohan was able to get 3 battalions of elves out before. Now Rohan will most likely rebuild his well here. Yes. Now Isengard has definitely taken down enough wall segments, but then again these units with the statue leadership and Aragorn's leadership are extremely strong. He would have to somehow be able to take down a statue before attacking, or he could just use rain, because rain cancels all leadership bonuses, including the statue leadership. Here you can see Rohan is still trying to rush Isengard's base in order to keep him busy and get some power points, which he desperately needs. Now Eisen is just slowly moving forward with his army and trying to do some damage to Rohan's base and take it down piece by piece. With this strategy, while it can be very effective, in my opinion, it's a bit too conservative for this one, because he's given Rohan time to build up his defending army here, and, for example, to get this well back up. Here Rohan is still using his 2 horse battalions to harass the map. He hasn't made any more horses from his new stable yet. These horses are a good job of harassing on this side. Now it sounds like Rohan has gotten the Ent summoned. Indeed, he summoned them close to Isengard's base, where he doesn't have any fire archers which would be able to take him down quickly. In fact, everything that Isengard needs to kill Ents he has over here. This was a very good move by Rohan. He should be able to take down Isengard's citadel at least, and his Uruk pit. Maybe the Warg pit as well, so Isengard can't produce any more units. Now he's used rain and is attacking Rohan's base, while the Ents are doing damage to his own base. As you can see, Rohan's leadership bonuses are gone, because he's used rain, and the Wargs are doing a good job here. However, elves are also very strong against wargs, even without leadership. This fight definitely looks like it's going Isengard's way. Now he retreats with the wargs. Indeed. Aragorn and Legolas are still in good health. Meanwhile, Rohan is attacking Isengard's citadel here and the Uruk pit. He's been able to produce a battalion of crossbowmen, given them the fire arrow upgrade here. He's made another one, and as you can see, they do massive damage to the Ents and light them on fire, which means they receive constant damage all the time. Now, Isengard has been able to take down Rohan's citadel and cripple Aragorn. He will most likely die here because ballistas are shooting at him as well as Isengard's combos. Now Rohan has used heal, and as you can see, Aragorn, especially with Blade Master activated, is extremely strong. Saruman's used Fireball on these forces. He's killed 4 out of the battalion. Very useful ability as well. Now, while these combos are shooting at Aragorn, the elves are shooting the combos, which is very nice. Rohan is forcing Isengard to concentrate on his heroes, and that way being able to attack his units at the same time. Now, it's not looking very good for Aragorn. He still used Athelas. So if the cripple were to end, yes, he might actually survive, unless the wargs are able to come in and kill him. No, he'll be able to get back to the well and that way survive. Now, Isengard is using his ballistas to target Rohan's heroes. Might be a good idea to target these elves as well, or this combo. Ballistas do massive damage against archers. However, he's changed the elves to swords in order to make them kill these ballistas. Now Isengard has used his Worm Tongue ability with Saruman, but he's barely missed, so the elves stay in Rohan's possession. Using Worm Tongue can be challenging off-host. Meanwhile, Rohan has been able to take down Isengard's citadel, his Uruk pits, Warg pits, and the furnace before the Ents died. That was a nicely used Ent summon right there. He was able to do very good damage to Isengard's base. However, because he's been able to keep such a large portion of the map, he has a lot of money. It's looking very much like this game will go to Army of the Dead and or Balrog. Both sides have been able to defend their bases very nicely, and neither one seems to be dominating at this point, even though Isengard, well, he's lost over half of his army, so it's not looking so great for him either. Now Rohan, seeing this, is moving forward with his units. And as you can see, some of them are actually receiving the leadership bonus. Now, this is a bug that occurs with Rain, that if any new unit is produced after Rain is activated, they will still receive the leadership bonus. Now, these units that are receiving it have respawned by healing at the well, and therefore are receiving a bonus, as opposed to the ones that have been alive since Rain was activated. In any case, Rain is about to end. It lasts for 3 minutes, and at that point, Rohan will get leadership with all of his units. Now, as you can see, the size of Isengard's army has been greatly diminished. He's used War Chant now, but he's missed this battalion of wargs. The elves are shooting the slaughterhouse, it would seem, when, well, it would be wiser to shoot either the combos or the wargs, in my opinion. The wargs are doing some nice damage to this rank 7 combo. They might even be able to kill it, yes, it's looking like it. Yes, this fight is definitely going Isengard's way. Now Rohan has summoned elves again, right here. We'll try to do some heavy damage to these combos here. Aragorn is also dying. Let's see, I don't believe Rohan has heal. No, he does. So he'll still be able to heal Aragorn and probably keep him alive. Isengard has placed Saruman in the tower here, so Aragorn cannot kill him, and now he's used the cripple ability with Lurtz to pin Aragorn in place, which will make him unable to do much damage anymore. Now Isengard is using all his units to try and take down Aragorn. He's brought Saruman out. He's on very low health. He needs to retreat. Yes, he's been able to kill Saruman and rank up Lurtz. Kill Aragorn, I mean. And rank up Lurtz to rank 5, which means he will now be giving some damage leadership to nearby troops, which is also very useful in this matchup. Now, if we look at the PowerPoint situation, Rohan needs 10 for Army of the Dead, so just a bit over 3 more to go. And Isengard needs 20 for Balrog, meaning he needs just a bit over 2, so even in this sense, this game is very close. Here, Isengard is wisely retreating with the wargs, because now that Rain is no longer active, they are getting the full leadership bonuses from Theoden. He's not remaking Aragorn, probably because he doesn't have money. Well, he would now. And he starts remaking him. Now the game seems to be in a bit of a stalemate. Both sides will need to rebuild their armies. Isengard has made 2 Uruk pits in order to do that faster. However, he's not producing any units from either one. Oh, there we go. Now he starts. Most likely he's going to make some Uruk crossbow Uruk combos, which might actually be a good move because they are much stronger against other ranged units than Uruk crossbow pike combos. However, more vulnerable to being trampled by horses, of course. Which means they'll need some protecting from either from Saruman by use of Fireball and Wizard's Blast, or from some Uruk pikemen. Here's Rohan harassing Isengard's mills and trying to get some map control for himself. Isengard will try to do the same with these wargs.